field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Receiver in motion now. Takes the handoff. They're looking to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but that's a important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Cornhuskers come to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage. Opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
And the Huskers trying to cash in here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming. Offense in hurry-up mode. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to throw it again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Set up for the PAT. The extra point is good when he stretched the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Barkow. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Barkow. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Ohio State. Just ran away from the defense.
Just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. He puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
PAT is good, but still trail though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tough running there. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. He's going to hand this off. Breaks loose at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
The Huskers have first and 10 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense right to the line, hiking up the tempo. They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's punted. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Cornhuskers move into the red zone. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. Back in the end zone. He could not get his foot down. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job at it. Didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. adjustments to stop him this time. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Huskers will bring the punt team on the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Handoff here from the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid lead.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And here's the handoff. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. Powers through the tackle. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Bringing it back, it's Booker. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard run. That's a solid gain. The Cornhuskers come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Huskers. No chance to catch it.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball with a gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, your best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead the defense with the interception and a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets some space and on the 30. He's swarmed by the defense. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. The turn starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Hunter. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Huskers are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Okay, ready?
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Easy.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense offense come up with a way to cut into this lead.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. A big play and moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert.
Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's found some room with the 45. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call in that screen play.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient, prolific quarterback under center.
Looking for some space. It's Guzman. Oh, what a move. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Will he score here? Touchdown, Ohio State. The comeback continues. There's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's through. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and have set up a touchdown game. And they bounce back from that right away. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Down the middle, it's Hunter. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Huskers looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's real room. It's Hunter. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Shotgun formation. Here's the inside handoff. They'll start with the 34. That will be a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The defense looks slow that time. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Handoff to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Barkow. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
defense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete as good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
I don't blame the offense coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The offense now operating in empty. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. And he pulls in the catch. Touchdown, Huskers. Strong game by this quarterback. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point up and good. A three-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. There's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it second and medium.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? It's a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
Boy, with this quarterback, love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half.
adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43. The Huskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with...
Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nebraska. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's 3rd down for the offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Play action here on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
From the 12-yard line, it's 2nd and long now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to run the hurry up. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's going to take another shot right here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Moves.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Come on, set. Ready.
And now the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.